Hello, welcome back to another Ruffa Sports Cards video. In today's video, I have all of my pickups from the West Coast Card Show. There is a lot of pickups that I did. Actually, really not that much, but there's a bigger purchase that we're gonna have to go over at the end of the video. I will go over that one. That was directly from a viewer of the channel. Shout out, reached out to my email, said, I know you're going to the West Coast Card Show. Let's try to get something done. But yeah, there wasn't a crazy ton of pickups. That one bigger deal, that was the in-person deal, really is where we're going to be spending the most of our time, or the pre-arranged deal. But so yeah, let's get into it. I actually have a video I've already recorded of like Cosmic Chrome and brand new tops set that was released. That was 2026 Series 1, but I'll pop that in now actually, and then we'll get into the rest of the video here. Okay, so I have a lot pickup here I did. It was the last day I did this deal. It was the first table I actually stopped by. Saw a bunch of new stuff that I did not see the other day. And it was brand new product stuff too, so I picked out a ton of it. Needed some stuff for my whatnot. Wasn't having the best show, but I paid $360 on this lot deal here, so paid out quite a bit here, and there's some brand new products in here. You got a lot of really cool stuff. Gold number to 2026, Mike Trout. There's a ton of stuff in here, no doubt about it. J-Rod, Ellie de la Cruz. So some of this stuff will be sold on my whatnot stream. Some of this might be potential grade candidates. We'll see kind of how it works. The white prism or white refractor case, or I don't know what the rundown is there on that one, but white prism SP. You got the number to 50 laser there, Cosmic Chrome, Ruth, Mantle, and Judge star clusters there. Beautiful card. Refractor Chrome Cosmic there. Sandy Alcantara on the one per hobby box. I think those are Drake Baldwin Ultraviolet Beam rookie. He's a stud for the I think for the Braves, I want to say. Yes, for the Braves. There we go. You go Jose Ramirez. You go Paul Skeens. A whole bunch of stuff here. I'm going to be selling some of this on my whatnot stream. That's why I want to sell it or show it in the video and record it now, because some of this stuff will be sold literally way before this video is out. So want to get this out, I need to record it and show it to the YouTubes and you know, do my process how I usually do it. So this was just, you know, some too cool stuff to pass on, no doubt. I paid like, you know, we looked through, it was like, what do you want to pay on the patches? We did like $2.50 on the patches. At a point we did $1 a piece on some of the paper cards you'll see here. And then I think you'll see the 75th, we did like $2 a pop. It might be like a one I should look up for sure. Some Shohei's in here. Brand new product Shohei. Luis Angel Acuna, who's a stud. Some Paul Skeens rainbow foils. Nick Kurtz. You got Big Amish, his nickname is. PCAs. So I picked out some of the better stuff in the table that he had, and you know, I'm gonna be taking some chances on some brand new product stuff. Now, maybe I could have tried to open up boxes myself and got some of this stuff, depending on the price I got it for and all that, but I think that I was really just, you know, needing inventory. Like these two right here probably do pretty well for me, honestly, if I do non-sudden deaths on them. So there's a lot of the reason why I grabbed it was these you know, 75th Mojos. These ones looked really cool, the all teams. You go run like some of the Bobby Witt, J-Ram. You got the Scooble to run. Oh, that one's sick. That one's actually a hollow, like rainbow foil type version for Kurtz. So that one's probably worth a pretty penny there. If I had to guess, I will sell the Kurtz and then we'll keep the rest, I think. So we got to figure out what we want to sell here. Also, for the stream, when I do decide to run these tomorrow, from when I'm talking, and then we have a bunch of 75th anniversaries with the Mojo refractors to it. So these ones will all sell well, we'll probably choose out a good bit, but some of these ones were just too good to pass on. I'm hoping that I do pretty well on them. So, this Mojo refractor of the Judge there. So, Jack Caglione on the rookie there. Probably worth a non-sudden death. Brady House, he's a stud. You got James Wood, Nolan Arenado, Bobby Witt, Bo Jackson, Caglione, again, a stud. So that one's probably worth a stash away, or a listing on eBay or something of that sort. Might consider listing more and more on eBay. Definitely need to, do a lot more of that too. I feel like Paul Skeens, 75th Mojo. I think the plan for the stream tomorrow, obviously this is going to be posted after, but going to be doing all 5-second sudden deaths. So going to be, trying to grab out certain stuff that I think that would do, well on a 5-second sudden death, and not grabbing out stuff that might be a little close to call on the 5-second sudden death route. The show is, especially I need to be trying to make some of my money back, no doubt about it. So we're gonna end up trying our best here. We're gonna hope that it does well, and that the stuff I did pick out is perfectly fine, and that we're not having issues with when we do sell it. So that was a lot. Obviously not the craziest thing, but again, I just, there's a lot of like Shohei, brand new Shohei stuff. So we'll grab out some Shoheis. This one actually sold for like, I want to say like $6 when I looked it up. So we'll end up grabbing some of this stuff out and selling it and running through a lot of it. Jack Caglione, who's a stud. More Shoheis and Paul Skeens and Yamamotos. Paul Skeens will sell off. Greatest hits and Big Amish there. You got Vladdy G, Rainbow Foil. Bobby Witt. Roman Anthony will sell off. Pete Crow will sell off. There you go. Got another Roman Anthony. We'll sell it off, I guess. Let's see. Don't know if we really, let's see. We'll see what relics we want to run to. But yeah, so I'm gonna get going here. There's the clip there, and then I appreciate you for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video too. So I hope that lot was very cool for you. So I did a $60 plus trade deal for all of this stack. Now he had them at $5 each. Black Diamond Michael Jordans here. Obviously, I've had these cards for a good little bit of time now. Right after I bought him, he had that Daytona situation. So I might have been a little hesitant to sell some of these because obviously I'm, kind of paid a little bit into it. I had actually just gotten the cards that I traded him, and then obviously $60 cash. But some of these Black Diamond ones, they are very popular. So gonna get them into the whatnot inventory and sell them off here in the coming weeks. So can't go wrong with Michael Jordan. Obviously, he is one of the best players of all time, even though I personally do have LeBron as the GOAT. But so yeah, so this one was I think I paid like $10-20 or so for it. So there's some brand new top stuff. Literally, like you can see, like they literally opened up a hobby box and sold me off all of the contents of the box, and it was not really that good. It's one of the reasons why I definitely don't recommend breaking, and I also, Edgecomb's nice, Harper's nice. I don't really recommend it, or I don't really partake in it a crazy ton. There's certain products that have really good value, especially if you can sell them the correct way. Negative Refractor, Colaware, he's actually doing rather well as well. Brandon Clark, We got the Walter Clayton Jr. rookie. He's actually doing well as well. Pascal Siakam, refractors, a whole bunch of stuff here. Again, it was a whole hobby box of just all the cards they didn't want. I don't even think they got a Con or a Cooper Flag in the box. So again, this is all just extra stuff like randomness. Cade actually might win MVP. That might be $20 alone. So again, don't sleep on some of these lower end lot purchases that you can do. I kind of just do that type of buying like when I'm buying this stuff out, because one, I want people to present to me anything and everything, and if that means buying everything and stuff I might not even really be crazily interested in, then hey, I'm gonna do it, because I know some people that were wanting to I know the people that were wanting to sell me them, and they actually helped me out when I was like first starting. I also paid, I'm pretty sure I paid like $20 for this box. So there's an entire little like PSA graded box full here of cards. But so yeah, we'll go over this little pickup too. It was the same people. They had ripped at the at their hotel the night before, and then messaged me about buying the stuff off. But so yeah, there's a couple ones that like the Najee I'll end up setting aside for one of my friends. Shout out AJ. Woody Marks is a good player, but the Saquon will end up auctioning off, even though I know AJ would like that one. 75th, you got Juan Soto, Kyle Tucker, Gunner, Bryce, Julio, Sandberg, Pujols. Alec A. Manor, Silver Prism is actually nice too. Quinn Ewers, you got Jaden Reed, Joe Burrow, Will Campbell. Popular player, didn't have the best season. Khalil Mack, Silver Prism. Tyler Warren will actually set aside for my guy, Pat Bryant. I mean, like, I'm trying to get away from running a certain caliber card on the stream, because it just ends up lowering your average dollar value that you're getting on stuff, and then also all their bulk stuff here. So Jacob Wilson's a nice one. Roman Anthony, nice. That's a nice find. So that probably even helps out the entire thing. So I'm gonna look for Pirates also and set them aside just to give to Asia free of charge on me. Hopefully some stuff in here that will actually make sense. If I'm missing any player that you're like, oh, definitely want to stash his stuff aside, or he has some serious value, let me know too, because I'm trying to learn more about baseball. And I'm trying to, I know Basello is supposed to be a potential guy in the future. But yeah, like if there's like a big name rookie in this class or something that I should be looking out for, let me know that I don't say anything about. But yeah, so I don't think there was anybody there. I'm sure there might have been. The Roman Anthony helps out. Jacob Wilson definitely has a little bit of value, no doubt. There's some of these greatest hits in here as well. Pete Crow Armstrong. Bubba Chandler is actually a nice one. Pirates O'Neal Cruz. You got, I know Melton was decent coming out, or in his draft class. Bryce Terang played for Team USA in the what is it? In the, Chase Burns is all right too. In the World Baseball Classic, there you go, which kind of we got pushed through in an uneventful way. Yeah, and everyone kind of knows the call out there, the strike 3 call out. So Patrick Bailey on the 75th rainbow foil. I might set that aside for my 50-cent bin or something like that. So that's always something you can do, is set aside stuff for like a 50-cent bin, especially if you know your area. Jacob Mizorowski is actually a good one. Judge I know is good, but I don't really want to sell just a random base of Judge unless I'm going to do it in like a top loader stream. In my one-touch stream now, I want to keep it a certain level. Paul Skeens I'll probably end up selling off. Another pirate guy. Just anything Skeens, I mean, he just has too crazy of a market, I feel like, to not try to sell. But you know, I might set that one aside for Asia and just, you know, give it to him at a little discount even. But I know Skeens, just anything will just go nice on the stream. So okay, so yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing through, see if we can find anything in here that's worth mentioning. Roman Anthony again is nice. Helps out. There's 2 Roman Anthonys in here, no doubt. The rest of this stuff I'm probably just gonna offload myself. Actually, gold. So Daniel Schneemann, gold. Luciano Acuña, who's a stud on the Mickey Mantle 75th. So that's cool. Matt Shaw, who's a stud. I know Matt Shaw is good, but honestly, he had a little debacle or something that happened with him. But in the sense that I think he had like a big miss out or something. I don't remember what it is, but I don't know if he's like in the best light at the current second as he once was. JT Jin, you got Aaron Judge, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. But yeah, so I probably will I'll just end up offloading the rest of this stuff. When it first came out, sure, I guess I could have, you know, looked through this stuff and grabbed out the bigger stuff and maybe made a little bit more money, but it wasn't really something that I was like crazy about, you know. So I might have forgot some pirates, but not the biggest cards in here for sure. Nick Kurtz there on the Rookie Cup, so might have skipped some nice players. I am kind of just trying to hopefully go a little faster here. Rainbow or the Sand Glitter. So yeah, we're just gonna get through this little bulk lot here. There's some better stuff and more lots coming up here. Bryce Harper, Nick Gonzalez will set aside, and that is the end of the little bulk deal that we did with my guys. Actually, there was this little pile here, so it had the Joey Bart I set aside and has all this other stuff as well. I could tell because there was a rainbow foil we didn't flip around. Ellie De La Cruz is nice. The Kyle Bacchus, Christian Moore, Pico Armstrong. So yeah, this was the last little bit of it there. So end up putting this stuff away and being back here in a second. All right, now into the next deal here. This one I spent 120 bucks on. I do have buyer POV footage from this deal. I think maybe this is the one I talked about what I was grabbing out, or I at least mentioned this card here because this one was super sick. Jordan Silver scripts on the Upper Deck Looney Tunes, with the obviously with the cast and crew there. So he had 25 bucks on it. I just had to take a chance on it. Literally, you know, Michael Jordan, silver screen parallel. I mean, it would be a super lit if it could grade, but I don't think it is going to. But yeah, so I'll probably end up just running that on my whatnot. Non-sudden death, 5-second non-sudden death is usually what I do for this type of card. So yeah, that was an amazing, like, just cool pickup I had to try to do at that price point. Plus I was grabbing a bunch of other stuff, so hopefully got that price point down, obviously. Again, I paid $120 total for all these cards. So JSN number to 75 on the rookie, so pretty cool in there. Juan Soto, rookie, Brady, Nico Collins, Kevin Garnett, Charles Barkley, Chuck on the Power Zone, Ray Allen die cut, Larry Fitz on the Blue Wave. Got Barry Sanders medalists on that, like, CNC router die cut type. I don't even know what they call that. Larry Fitz there, X-Fractor, Acuna rookie, Jair Alexander numbered rookie, career lineage numbered 199 there. Shaq, Nico Collins, Ray Allen, Vince Carter, 0304 Chrome So LeBron's rookie year, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. I got another Vince Carter's beautiful Topps Chrome throwback. Beautiful photo there, so I had to grab that one. Steve Francis, Coast to Coast, old school 2002 Topps. So that's just a sick card there too. But yeah, so there's a ton of stuff here. Some nice $1 stuff as well. Jay Jets, Ladd, Barry Sanders. You got Admiral. You got Jay Judes. A whole bunch of the 2020 rookie class. So always nice to kind of get those guys in stock and get those out. So this whole pack was $1, and I had to try to grab it at $1. I don't even think I looked through. Maybe I did, but literally, I guess. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it was all. Maybe it was all. I guess I don't know how the rundown was. I wanted to grab this stuff out at $1 a piece. To be honest with you guys, I thought it was $1 for the entire thing. But it might have ended up that way. It might have, I don't know. But I just kind of saw Topps Chrome. First year Topps Chrome license stuff, kind of grabbing out at the right price. But yeah, so you got Ray Allen, a whole bunch of Ray Allens in the bins that he had there. So gonna be grabbing out some stuff and trying to take some chances. Refractor, Topps Chrome, Jason Tatum, Shaq rookie, Steve Francis on the mission accomplished. That's so sick. You got up-tempo Steve Francis, T. Hunt. You got rookie Kevin Garnett, Juan Soto rookies for $2. Cal Ripken on the beautiful, the Naturals insert there. There's definitely some cool stuff. Jay Jets rookies again. Jalen Duren on the Topps Chrome Refractor, first licensed Topps Chrome card. You got a whole bunch of stuff here. Stephon Marbury on some rookie and the beautiful die cut there. Lonzo Red Sparkle, Aaron Naismith, Stephon Marbury die cut. Grant Hill there. The Shaq did like $8 for me the other day on Wednesday, so maybe I can get like 5 for the Grant Hill, hopefully. But so yeah, that was that deal for $120. This one was also from the same like vendor group that I bought that bulk lot from. So obviously I bought the bulk stuff out, but they also offloaded me some singles that they weren't particularly crazy about. So you know, I kind of got, you know, maybe some of the value back here. So I spent $290 plus $20 on this little stack here. There were some other cards also that I potentially sold off. So I had like a Frank Gore patch auto, and then like another card or two, like a Cameron Dicker Contenders rookie ticket auto, and another card as well. I might pop it up here potentially. I usually don't do any editing, but there's another card as well. So I already sold like, I got $85 and I had like 2 other cards. So just equated at like $60 or so on top of whatever I mentioned here in cash back to me, right? Marcella Mayer first Chrome on the black white Ray Wave refractor there. So beautiful one. First Sapphire Marcella Mayer PSA 10. This one was underrated. I would have bought this one regardless of anything else, but you have the Mike Yastrzemski, the man here, PSA 10. So I just had to grab it. Cool looking card. I think the last 10 did like 40 something bucks or something. So I might pop that up. Kind of be a toss up what I do with it. Maybe I'll just probably offload it on my my whatnot stream, to be honest. But this one was one of the highlights. There's another big card in here that we'll talk about in a little bit. This Asar Thompson here. Gold Disco. This is the fast break parallel gold, number to 10 RPA. So Asar Thompson, have a little piece of him. He was injured, kind of had a little tapering off too. He's a defensive stud for the Pistons. Pistons in general kind of tapered off and, you know, maybe pulled back their hype or their, you know, dominance that they've had. Sorry, not PSA, but number to 10 gold, you know, RPA. I just had to take a chance. I think I got this card for like 160 or so, 180. Last direct did a lot of money. So, but the gold number to 10, like there's certain cards that brought the value down in my head, and also, you know, just in general. So, you know, hey, that's hence the reason why I was able to get it at a good price. He was also wanting to offload everything. So, but $385 here. Beautiful Jalen Wright Genesis case hits. You got the Xavier Legette on the Panini 1 RPA there. This is numbered to 60. So I can some of these ones I have these stickers on the back, what I personally paid. This one I was trying to sell off. I paid $20 here. Gardner Minshew, number to 15 first on the print. Impeccable, amazing product. 2-color on-card auto. So patch auto, Gardner Minshew Mania. Even though he wasn't the best for my Raiders, if the card presented itself to me at the right price, I'm going to try to take a chance. So I paid $185 on this card in particular. This one is a beautiful Manu Ginobili on the dual rookie auto with Tony Parker. I'm pretty sure they're both rookies. Maybe not. Maybe Manu's not a rookie. But these are rookie autos. Or this is a rookie auto of one of them at least. But so yeah, this is numbered to 1600 here. I think the comps are around 220 or so. So I'm going to send it off to consignment for sure, probably. Beautiful on-card auto, numbered, limited, Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker there. So, you know, it presented itself to me at a right price. So I did take a chance. Asteria Ruiz on the patch auto, number to 25, 5-star. I paid $10 on it all day, by the way. You got number to 49, Marjan Beauchamp. Paid $10 on it. Again, I'm gonna take a chance there. Also in a mag already. So Jackson Hayes on the Obsidian rookie, numbered to 25 there. Playing for the Lakers now. So that one is a nice one. And you got Don Sutton, $5. Number to 25, National Treasures, game worn material. So $5, thick mag. Yeah, sign me up on that price point there. So I think that was the end of it. So I had got like $60 back to me, maybe $400 value there. Obviously, you know, these three, you know, let's just say maybe I get 15 back. These ones I think were about $60 a pop. I could be wrong. Maybe 50, what did you say? So 115 there. You got 520 there or so. So, you know, like 520 is what I mean with all 5 of those. So okay, so yeah, I think there's enough value, and even if not, hey, oh well. So these ones, sadly, they don't have the thicker mags, but I'm gonna end up removing them and putting them in. Probably end up selling these mags to you know, offloading them to somebody or something of the sort. But there's some that have mags and some that don't. But $230 on the lot here. Egbuka, parallel rookie. Tyrese Halliburton, Jay Jets on the number to 75. 80 Mitchell, numbered to 230. Rashad White, numbered to 50 there on the Rashad White. Chris Olave, light blue prism. Colston Loveland, purple scope prism there. This one was honestly relatively a better deal I did at the show. Cade, numbered to 149, so that's aged well. Paul George, numbered to 49. Obsidian, you get 6 cards, couple $100. So I love it so much. Joe Alt, blue glitter case at SSP there. Travis Kelce, numbered to 99. Looks like a red parallel color match too. Cooper Flag, rookie. You got the Trey McBride on the Optic Rated rookie pink prism there. Got some more magged ones here. You got Aiden Hutchinson, Optic Hollow. Darius Garland on the numbered to 99 there. I don't know why I grabbed it out. $5, but well. But Chase Brown on the Silver Prism rookie. True Edgar and Cooper, number to 150. Chase Brown, no name variation there. You got number to 75 on the Trayvon Walker. Juan Soto, Sepia Refractor. Rashad White, numbered to 99. This one was one of the highlights of it. I paid $30 for this one alone. So I had the $200 deal and then worked out this card for $30. And now it has a low comp blast. I would pretty much probably buy every single copy at that comp. a full comp, so no real reason to sell it on eBay for that last comp. Craftsman, Peyton Manning here, dual color. That is prime jersey, numbered to 50 on the game worn relic. Peyton Manning there, so paid $30. I think the last comp's like $20, so comps don't matter. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of cards that it don't matter on. Some of these low-end cards, it definitely doesn't matter on to me at all what the comps are. That one in particular, I'd probably buy every single copy at, probably even at $30, I would say. So, Keontae George watercolors there. Ellie de la Cruz. And I think these ones were priced at like $2 or $3 a pop. So, ended up grabbing some stuff out here. Keontae George, you got Ellie de la Cruz, Shohei Ohtani, Donovan Clingan, numbered rookie. Tony Parker on the 14-15 Silver Prism Select. Jamar Chase, Gronk rookie, Marshawn rookie, CeeDee Lamb. You got Steve Smith, Legend Marv. You got Joe Alt numbered, Terrell Davis, Abdul Carter. You got the number to 200, Randy Moss, Isaiah Likely, who's now on the Giants. You got Myles Garrett, number to 299 there. So got one of the Defensive Player of the Year. Luckily, Luka, Jaylen Brown. You got just a ton of stuff here. Jackson Holiday, Charlie Condon on the first Bowmans, Miguel Cabrera, Jordan Lawler. That was just too cool of a card to try not to get. I was also stressing out, scrambling in my head. You know, I think this was a deal I did near the end of the first day, so I already knew that there wasn't many tables that I was liking, and there wasn't as much stuff as I was hoping to be able to get. So, you know, but Cade rookie, luckily I grabbed that at $1. Some Tyrese Halliburton's, Jaylen Brown again. You got Franz Wagner's, Paulo. You got the Calvin Austin rookie parallel there. You got Tyrese Halliburton, Tyler Black, Sal Frelick, not numbered, I don't think, but beautiful silver wave. Nick York there, so I'll set that aside for Asia. Frank Thomas, Ray Davis, Chris Olave, Kenneth Walker, Ocho Cinco. Maybe I could have passed on some of those base-rated rookies. It kind of gets to that point where around this time, the base-rated rookie stuff and the base rookie stuff from the recent class just doesn't really do much, so it gets a little tough. Brand new Prism back when it released. Maybe not the craziest thing to have right now on certain cards, but those ones all, you know, weren't really the craziest stuff to be stashing away. Maybe it would have done better back then, but oh well. Charlie Condon, you got Cal Ripken, Topps Finest Refractor. There's just some beautiful shiny cards. Jim Thome. Honestly, Jim Thome, legend of the game, pretty sure Hall of Famer. Doesn't have the craziest market for me when I'm live selling, at least. Luis Daniel Acuna, it's kind of hit or miss, at least. Charlie Condon, there's a ton of Condones. Luis Daniel Acuna, you got Juan Soto, Silver, Chet. You got the Jalen Johnson on the swirl parallel. Cat, Paul George, Jalen Johnson on the rookie. So, grabbing out some bread and butter stuff here. I paid $17. Shout out to Veriswap. They had team bags or graded sleeves at the show, and that just helped out a lot. So, with these, some of these dealers that had no top-loaded stuff, or they had only sleeve stuff. So, my cards didn't end up getting damaged. So, shout out with the bags. It was pretty clutch there. You got Brock Bowers on the rookie. Sadly, this is no sleeve on it, so JSN on the rookie, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Brock Bowers rookie. Some of these ones, not sure why they don't have sleeves on them, but that's definitely why I really wanted to put them in a bag. That's a case-hit SSP, JC Horn, so that's actually pretty nice. Jordan Love rookie, JT rookie. You got Baker Mayfield, dual threats, pink parallel from Don Russell Lee, Pat Freiermuth. So this one, value-wise, proposition-wise, look at that, Con rookie in there. Con rookie, that's nice. That was probably one of the better deals that I did, value proposition-wise. Tariq Woolen also. He went to the Eagles, Tariq Woolen did, I'm pretty sure. So, nice pickups there. I paid $20 on this card alone. So, he's asking 20, said I'd do 20 on it. Antonio Gates on a beautiful number to 25 game-worn jersey relic there. 3-color nasty patch with the with the stitching on it. So beautiful card. It's like a gold mirror or something like that. So just a beautiful card back. They don't make them like they used to, right? So had to grab that one. And we shall get into more of the lots here. So I paid 15 bucks here on this deal. Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton's, and you got Cam Ward, True Prism rookie, and I got a beautiful Charles Woodson rookie there, numbered to 2,500. So that will go to the PC. Though maybe it would be a good idea to sell it because of how beautiful and how shiny it is. That one just, I don't think, can escape the grasp of my PC. So I'm looking to move into stuff like this where I just absolutely love it. And this is one of those ones that I could just see myself taking out of my collection, just looking at it, you know, brand new sleeve, brand new top loader, and then just enjoy that card. So $8, I'm a buyer on a lot of those, especially you know, if I can get them down to $5. Send me them. I will take them if I see fit. So there we go. Let's go. $10 on this lot deal. Shout out to Jeff, that dude's barbecue jerky. Saw him at the show, did a deal with him. Always got to say hi to my guy. Devon Chan, you got the number to 99, TJ Warren, the Bubble Boy. Kenneth Walker on the rookie parallel. Pete Alonso, numbered 199. You got LaShawn Williams, numbered 1/1 on the auto. So pretty cool. Pete Alonso is actually number 2 to 199. So nice little lot for $10 all day, $2 a pop there. Let's go. This next one is $27 I spent. Drake May rookie, Eli Manning optic hollow, Travis Hunter, Rob Gronkowski, Paul Skeens, Titans of the Game, Cam Scattaboo rookie royalty there on the beautiful rookie relic there. Scatman. Kerryon Johnson, that'll be for the PC. So first PC pickup other than the Charles Woodson we just had. JSN rookies, Drake London, CeeDee Lamb parallel. So $27 there. That's a nice grab too. That one is a nice grab in my opinion there. So I paid $90 on this lot here. These two little bags here. So this one, I wish they kind of would have done top loaders if I paid that much. I'm hoping these are nice condition cards, but T-Kels on the Red Ice, Baker Mayfield, Joe Burrow, Ted McMillan. No wonder I grabbed it anyway. So Mecca, Buka, Jaden Higgins, Shadur, Travis Hunter. Yeah, this is a nice lot. Jalen Noel on the number to 249, Jack Besh on the Red Wave, Prism Rookie True, Caleb Johnson number to 230. So that one we'll stash aside for Asia. I don't love grabbing him Caleb Johnson stuff, but I'm probably into it so cheap I can give him a good deal on it. So Silver, O'Marion Hampton. I'm hoping he also has a better career than he has so far. So hopefully that does. His career does better. Here we go. Next purchase, or this is the second part, one of two of the $90 deal. Blake Corum there to $3.99. I think all the ones that aren't sleeved are maybe $1 or so, or maybe $2, and that's why it kind of equated to that. Blake Corum, numbered rookie, Ashton Genty, Jamar Chase, Xavier Worthy, A-Chan. You got AJ Hawk, Bowman Chrome, rookie True, Des Bryant, Kyle Manungai, Tyler Warren, Will Campbell, Tet, Quinn Ewers. So I'm grabbing out all names that, even though I waited a little bit on, they're all still relevant. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not grabbing out the guy that you need to sell off right away, right? All these guys are still relevant. So although I did wait a long time to actually grab these cards to sell, this has happened probably a month or two ago. Like literally, this is March 16th when I'm talking right at the current second. So definitely something to consider. I don't remember when it was. I'm guessing end of February. No, that was beginning of February or so. You got Troy Polamalu here, beautiful StarCast acetate with the shine to it. Cooper DeJean, number to 99 there. That one's a beautiful card. Cam Ward, optic rated rookie parallels. This is $25. Okay, there's multiple orders in here. So $25 here. Cam Ward, Parallels, Cooper DeJean, and a Troy Polamalu. So was that $5 a pop there? So why not? Joe Burrow starts off this $30 deal. Fractal Silver, Kyle Hamilton, AP, Randy Moss, Malik Neighbors, number to 249, Larry Fitz, Bucky, PS2, Andrew Van Ginkel. He doesn't have many cards, actually. Very nice market he has. George Pickens in the Cowboys uniform is very nice. Cole Kmet to 125 there. You got Odell Beckham Jr. on the football refractor. Jamar Chase. You got Luther Bird and Matthew Golden. So again, all players, even though I've sat on them, they're still nice grabs in my opinion. So very nice one there. All right, I have a couple more deals here to do. A little bit, not a crazy ton, but we got this deal here that we did for $55. So starting off with a couple Cooper flags, always nice. Emeka Ibuka, rookie parallels, Matthew Golden, Jackson Darts, Caitlin Clark crunch time, and you got the Elite Series Jackson Darts there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, a little under $5 a card. Maybe it would have been nice to get a little lower, but hey, oh well. We got to move and we got to get cards, right? So this show is a lot of, not a ton of stuff available. So if something presented itself, I was going to do it. This is kind of how it went. So Jorge St. Pierre, or George St. Pierre, legend UFC fighter, number to 99. Last on the print to Hunter Penn. So beautiful card there. Hunter Renfro, Blue Wave, Prism Rookie True. Daniel Jones just signed with the Colts again. Stephen Marbury on the rookie. Matthew Stafford here on the Pink Pulsar Prism in the Bulldog Union Optic. Don Russ, Tom Brady there. So nice lot there. Here we go. We picked up this next lot for $40. Looks like a 2 for $5 bin. You got Jerry Rice on the negative refractor. Mike Evans on the number to 150. Debo Samuel acetate, number to 199. CJ Stroud on the Troops tributes. You got the Rob Moore. Beautiful. Number to 99, too. That could be a nice sneaky one. Might have to look that one up, actually. Teddy Bruschi on the number to 75. So these ones are very much ones that you should be looking out for. MVP bound, spellbound Patrick Mahomes there. A very nice find at that $2 price point. Literally an absolute beautiful card. It's a case hit SSB, spellbound Patrick Mahomes. So look out for these MVP bounds and Lombardi bound spellbound, because those are very rare, very nice finds in the bins, and I've been finding quite a bit of them. Michael Wilson's getting a lot of hype right now. To 99, Miles Murphy, Gibbs, rookies. Again, I'm okay with grabbing some of this stuff because it's aging very, it doesn't. So yeah, the Jordan Matthews here on the number to 50 with Andre Reed in the background. So I just thought it was a cool Bills card. I was going to hopefully be making money on other stuff, so I wanted to take a chance, get a cool little unique Bills card. You got Leonard Pope there on card, autograph there, autographics. So trying to grab some older school stuff too, just as cool stuff as possible that I can find. Jahmyr Gibbs on the rookie, JT, Michael Pittman on the rookies too. Case hit SSP for the Cardinals there. Tip Bremen, number to 100, Joey Bosa. Tutu Atwell, Silver Prism Rookie True. Saquon Barkley, beautiful parallel there. LT owned the game. Kyron, Miles Austin, numbered to 49 there. Dak Prescott, Jay Jets rookie, Jonathan Taylor rookie there. So that ends off that lot. So paid $90 on this deal here. Phillip Rivers rookie, 2 of them. You got the RPA here of Mike Gillislee on the rookie clear cut auto. So we'll end up selling that one off. Jerome Ford on a beautiful snakeskin 1 of 5, first on the print there, autograph. You got Tony Hawk, Allen and Ginter. So look out for these Allen and Ginter cards. Some of these can have serious value, especially older ones. Tony Hawk one in particular that potential look out for. I don't know what that's particularly worth, but I just thought that was way too cool of a card. Kyle Duggar, so plays for the Patriots on the autograph, number to 199. So beautiful one there. Pretty sure that's a rookie as well. Joe Mixon and Geno Atkins, 2 legends for the Bengals. X's and O's. It looks like the orange Prism Parallel, numbered to 50. So, could be wrong on what it is, but it's a beautiful card. Geno Atkins and Joe Mixon legends for the Bengals. Pharaoh Cooper and Malcolm Mitchell. Malcolm Mitchell's the reason why you buy this card. Number 199 there on the beautiful Malcolm Mitchell. Rookie. Fred Warner, Derek Watt, so a Watt brother auto. Hunter Henry, Silver Prism, rookie true. Joey Bosa there on the rookie parallel, Ohio State uni. Jaden DeLora, number to 5 on the auto. I actually think he might be getting some hype to him. I'm pretty sure they call those ones the portraits autos because they're so close up. Go Keenan Allen, Jaden Reed. They haven't been liking Jaden Reed. Honestly, might be someone to stash away right now. Jalen Carter, Silver Prism, rookie true. Keyshawn Booty, Sam Darnold. You got the CD Lamb, JJ Watt. This one's a case hit SSB. Chance Campbell on the showcase ticket. So those ones are, they call them rookie hollow logos, I'm pretty sure, on these, this particular parallel from Contenders. So this is a case hit SSB. So look out for these cards. I might look that up. Trenton Simpson here, Red Wave, Brees Hall. You got the Jerry Rice Champions insert. So just a beautiful insert there. Michael Irvin, super rookie, numbered to 99. Michael Carter, Caillou Blue Kelly. So he's actually a good player for the Raiders. Doesn't get the love he probably deserves, but honestly, he was one of the bright spots as a Raiders fan. Not sure, like, this is kind of one of those ones that I feel like you gotta list on eBay or something, or like you gotta name your price and wait, because like, do I know how many people are going to be looking for Caillou Blue Kelly? I don't know, right? But number to 50, Javonte Barnes there on the gold refractor. Bill Belichick, old school. Drake London, Jalen Carter there. I sold some Bill Belichick cards a while back. Not too I don't think they did well at all. So, you know, I want to take a chance with the mags and see how maybe if the Bill Belichicks do better. Keyshawn Johnson there. National Laser, like, look at that card, man. Laser Images, Keyshawn Johnson. You got the beautiful Jake the Snake Plumber EX Extraordinary. So, beautiful card here. I just paid full sticker here, $10. Aiden Hutchinson. Hutch on the number to 20. Number to 60. Orange Wave Prism there. So, beautiful Hutch card. So, very nice one there as well. You got $27 here. Cooper Flag rookie, $3. Gonna take a chance. Number 2, 425 is Scary Terry on the Jersey Kings. Michael Wilson, numbered to 149. Big believer and big buyer on his market right now, Michael Wilson. Myles Garrett, Silver Prism, Kenneth Walker, Wandell, JT, Kyle Hamilton, Byron Murphy, who won a championship with the Seahawks. I thought he was off the team, but after I sold some of his cards later on, someone told me that he was a part of the team. So, yeah, so I probably sold some of his cards way under what they should have been. But number 199, A.J. Brown, Demario Douglas there. So, what was that? What was the price here that I paid? $20, maybe? I mean, hey, nice lot, right? I had to have liked it for the price, or at the time being, I could have seen myself, you know, liking these cards better than the money because of the slow show I was having. So $90 here, pretty sure that I paid. Brock Purdy, Hampton, Travion Henderson, Ted, Matthew Golden, Chimere Diki, Emeka Buka, Chimere Diki again, Quinn Ewers, Matthew Golden, Joe Burrow, Jared Verse, who's a stud, Hakeem Nicks, numbered to 149 there. You got Isaac Tesla, Quinn Ewers, Drake May. You got Jason Myers, who honestly might have gotten snubbed for the Super Bowl MVP if Kenneth Walker didn't get a lot of those garbage time yards, to be honest. But the blue glitter case at SSP Graham Mertz. So, beautiful card. Isaac Tesla. So, there's prices on the back, I guess. But yeah, so the Graham Mertz was $4. Isaac Tesla, $7 on the white disco. Drake May, pink camo parallel there. You got the Chris Godwin, numbered to 35 there. So, beautiful card there. Chris Godwin didn't have the craziest year, but he was coming off an injury. I think that he should be able to come back, hopefully, better than he did this year. $20 here on this lot. Shohei Ohtani's on the Stars of MLB. Picked up all the Ohtani's and the 35th refractor there. So all these Otanis will be interspersed through the stream. So can never go wrong with Otani. Honestly, might check them out for grading. I don't know if this vendor looked at them for grading, but hey, all you need is a gem or two out of these, and then you're sitting very pretty. So we'll see. I'll see what the gem does of it, and see if I want to do that or not. But beautiful lot there, and I paid $10 full sticker asking on this one. That is Aaron Rodgers on the rookie. So yeah, true rookie there of Aaron Rodgers. So gonna run that card and hopefully do pretty well on it. So let me get into this last box here. All right, we got a couple more little deals to do and go over here. So this is another Topps Chrome hobby box that they had open, and this was a better one for sure, no doubt. $60 I spent on this one. So Cooper Flag Topps Chrome rookie. Might have been better to sell this off when it first came out, but oh well. But Jalen Brunson to 199. You got another Cooper Flag Topps Chrome rookie, Generation Rising. You got a bunch of stuff here, negative refractor. So this one was way better of a hobby box, but still not even close to the value that they paid. So again, why I'm a believer in singles over the boxes and opening and breaking and all that. So you know, trying to take some chances on some stuff. Yang Hansen actually a little underrated apparently. Cade, another Cade. Look at that. Look at that. But yeah, so hopefully, you know, if he wins MVP, I got $40 right there. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Technically, I probably won't go to a hobby store or a card shop that end up taking those in. So do I really reap the benefit of him actually winning? No, not really. Maybe I should keep the Jalen Browns, but I don't think he has the crazy hype to win it, to actually win it. So kind of see, but James Harden, Steph Curry, Topps Chrome first year back. You got a whole bunch of stuff here. Austin Reeves, first year Topps Chrome license. So nice little lot there. Some of those bigger ones, obviously, the Cooper Flag, and some of those numbered and all that. So here we go. Let's go. This lot had, I paid $40 on it. So looks like $2 Jordan Love rookies on the Gridiron Kings. Connor McDavid. So I wanted to take a chance on a legend for hockey and run it on my stream. Silver Prism Franco Harris. So I know Asia might like that one. We'll set it aside for him. I'm going to do that for him. Devontae Adams, Ken Griffey. You got Matt Ryan, Mark Ingram, Topps Chrome rookie refractor. So see, the thing is that sucks is when you get cards that you're really interested in and you literally like, and then they're just scratched at death. Like, you know, I can deal with a little bit of issue, but like when it's like all over the card like this, you know, like it just sucks because, you know, obviously then I just give it away. But hey, it means I have cool giveaways, right? So I should have known when this, like these sleeves, that's like a tip though, is when the sleeves are all mangled and thrashed and stuff like that, the cards are usually not the best condition. Sometimes you'll have a nice card looking like that in Vladdy G, but overall you're going to find some stuff that's just not the craziest, but there is some value here. So I feel like I was able to justify taking the chance on some of this stuff because of just the value proposition. So did I pay $70 for that? What did I pay on this lot? Hopefully I paid like 40. I don't remember what I paid, but you know, hey, hopefully it works out, right? It's always the goal. So I paid $30 here again. Shout out Veriswap with the clutch graded card sleeve bags there. Again, $30. Alec Pierce. Virgins just sell really well. Bijan, Alec Manor, Tyler Shuck, Jaden Higgins, Tet, Terrence Ferguson. I'm a big believer in in Terrence Ferguson. Obviously in Tet too, but Amen Thompson, Pulsar, Tyrese Proctor, Topps Chrome rookie true. Sleeper for the Cavs, Tyrese Maxey on the Optic Hollow. He was on trajectory to potentially be the MVP if he would have kept it up and actually went crazy. But Trey Johnson, these were all $1, by the way. Tyrese Proctor again, another Topps Chrome Hollow. Jalen Duren, and you got the Peyton Pritchard, who has has hit or miss games, but he's relatively hitting for the Celtics. They're definitely happy with him on the team and what he's doing for them. So again, shout out to Veriswap for these bags, because they definitely protected these guys in the transit. I wasn't even worried at all with these sleeve guys because of those team bags. You got Hugo Gonzalez, so sleeper for the Celtics. Look for his cards for sure. I've been buying up, and they're able to be bought very easily. Topps Chrome or rookies of Hugo Gonzalez. Nikola Jokic might be MVP. I'll stash it aside. Bijan Robinson, beautiful like diamond type. Deshaun Jackson, old school. Just had to grab it at $1. You know what I mean? Kyle Hamilton, legend. Red Prism there also. So hobby box exclusive. And then again, all these guys, big name guys. Jared Goff for the Lions. Brock Bowers, BTJ, CJ Stroud, Isaiah Likely, and Michael Williams. So Origins is really well. I had to take a chance and get some more Origins for my guys on the Whatnot stream. If you don't already know, each and every Wednesday, 6 p.m. PST, I go live and sell an absolute ton of cards on my Whatnot stream. My username is Ruffa. First 5 letters of the channel you're watching today, RUFFA. Search it up on Whatnot and come by and have some fun with us. So $50 on this lot here. Topps Chrome rookies of Cooper Flag, Arian Foster, number 499. That thing is game worn material too. Jimmy Horn Jr. So look for this guy too. He's got a nice little market to him. Went to the Panthers, I am pretty sure. Arian Foster, again, game used. Drake May rookie. Derek Carr to 49. Dame Time refractor. D. Mitch on the big box ballers. A SAR color match. It's a beautiful card. Beautiful find. James Harden, Dwayne Wade, red cracked ice color match. Larry Fitz. So this is like all my type of stuff. All my type of stuff. Stuff I'm looking for. Stephon Diggs, Red Laser, James Harrison, Tiki Barber, Donovan and McNabb on the Bowman Chrome rookie card. You got the Jaden Reed again. Just getting absolutely hated on, but I'm still a buyer and a believer in him. Troy Polamalu, beautiful. Mayo's cut plug, Jalen Johnson, Brenton Strange. I'm going to set that aside for Asia. Kyle Pitts, Acetate, the rookies. Number to 92 of Mike McMahon there, 2002. So this old school stuff can be very nice. Have some sneaky stuff. Broderick Jones will set aside for Asia too. He's a Steelers guy. You got Ted Ginn Jr. there on the refractor from Topps Chrome. So beautiful lot pickup there that I did. Looks like I spent $45 here on this next lot. So Cooper Flag rookie Stephon Castles, and you got Tulane Saloon. So that one's he's a sleeper too. Potentially look out for him. Zachary Shashay, Jared McCain's Parallels now went to the Thunder, so not that bad of a buy. Yonksi Jackie Cut. I have never heard of him. Not sure why I grabbed him. Ron Holland. Honestly, I have no clue why I grabbed him. Another Jonksy. Nikola Topic, number 99. Jared McCain, rookie. I think maybe this was another one of those lots that they were presenting to me, and they were like, you want it all? Maybe. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what the rundown of this lot is. I think it was one of those lots that they presented it to me, and they were like, you want it. Nikola Topic, he actually had a really good game in the G League. So probably why I leaned to buying it. Number to 49. Topic, a little underrated guy for the Thunder there. Lenny Wilkins. I don't think they need any more underrated guys, but they just kind of keep stacking them up. So, you know, Dalton Connect, Hot Stars, beautiful card. Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, this was definitely one of those lots from Chris at the wonderful Card Ho. Also, Iguodaro actually had a really good game the other day. Had a ton of rebounds, I'm pretty sure. Jalen Tyson's also a nice player for those Cavaliers. And yeah, so just a bunch of base too. So, you know, hey, hopefully I make my money back, right? I don't know really why I did it. Again, I think, you know, more or less I do things because I want them to come back to me to sell, but you know, kind of, I think everything works out in the end, right? So This lot was that was the entirety of pickups I did from the West Coast Card Show itself. This lot approached me from a viewer of the channel. Shout out. I actually have a clip of me already going through some cards that were associated with this lot, so I will show that clip now. Okay, this little part is going to be of the lot I did with the viewer of the channel. Reached out to me on my email. We did a deal at the Burbank Card Show, or West Coast Card Show, and yeah, so I'm selling these cards off. I needed some inventory, and this was the box I grabbed, and I started grabbing out quite a bit really fast, so couldn't really look back. Wanted to hopefully hit a certain dollar amount for the stream, so hopefully these kind of help me. Some Jordans, a whole bunch of stuff. You got Tyson Chandler, game used. You got a whole bunch of stuff. Malik Willis, who's a free agent. Aaron Donald, rookie. Odell, beautiful card there, doing the catch too. Topps Fire rookie Odell. Jadeveon Clowney, who's still in the league still. Also first overall pick. George Pickens, Big Ben, Jahmyr Gibbs, Hutch, Bijan, Jordan Love, and Amon-Ra and Bijan. So all these be sold on my Whatnot stream. Similar stuff each and every Wednesday. Check it out. Ruffa, R-U-F-F-A on Whatnot. So yeah, this is the rest of the lot. I paid, what did I pay on this lot? $1,200, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was $1,200. You can feel free to comment if I was wrong on the amounts. I'm pretty sure that I was wanting to be at like 11. He said, do that, you know. So I have the video of it, so I will make sure what it is. But look at this one, Super Bowl on the 50, die cut Russ, that's sick. A whole bunch of stuff here. So very nice. Older rookies do relatively decent for me, honestly, but kind of depends on the stream, and kind of depends on the entirety of everything, right? There's some stuff in here. Might be good filler stuff. Honestly, some stuff I'm trying to lean away from at points, you know, for sure, no doubt. There's a lot of stuff in this lot, so I'm hoping I can find some more cards that I am very much wanting to mag in the stream, all that jazz. And there's some stuff in here that I've already had in this little pile that I definitely want to mag. There was a Justin Jefferson rookie in here. I'm not too sure where that thing is. I know I saw it. He had that in the photo, but I haven't found it yet. So hopefully, because I haven't looked through it fully, hopefully it's in here somewhere. I'm hoping, because, you know, I haven't seen it yet. Obviously, I didn't really look through a crazy ton of it, but I know this card was also in the photo that he sent me. I think it might be, it has like a corner ding, I think. So it's one of those cards I can't even sell, but Mike Evans should be doing well. Antonio Brown, Rod Woodson, Gronk. So there's some stuff in here that I'm hoping that, you know, obviously I do well on. You got, you know, old school jersey, die cuts. These ones do relatively well. It's some of those type of cards to look out for. Blake Griffin, who's a legend. You got a bunch of stuff, Dalton Kincaid's. So some of this stuff is stuff that I'm trying to stray away from magging, but at the same time, you know, I might have to, you know, just because I might need to recoup my money, or, you know, try to figure out, you know, something of the sort. But there's some stuff in here, no doubt, too. Breece Halls, that's nice. Tyler Shucks, Byron Murphy, Silver Prism, Jalen Milroe, Red Pandoras. So hopefully this Puka Nacua presents itself somewhere in here, because that would be very helpful for sure, no doubt. Although hopefully there's just enough value without the Nacua as it is, but that was definitely one of the reasons why I ended up grabbing it. So we're hoping that we find it in here. It's a red, white, blue true prism rookie of Puka Nacua. So Joe Burrow, dual rookie. T. Higgins, rookie. George Pickens. Got a whole bunch of stuff. Najee. We'll actually just set those aside for Asia. He really likes Najee. You got Cameron Dicker, Brock Bowers, some parallels as well in here. So there we go. Green prism. It might have been the green prism. It might not have been red, white, blue, but there's their Puka Nacua rookie parallel. So I don't know if it was green. I think it might have been that one, but again, I'm happy there's a parallel Puka Nacua rookie in here. Very much so. So shout out. It didn't put me as a guy that would do that. I was just curious where it could be. I figured it probably was in this little lot in this pile of stuff. Given, you know, this was the football stuff. So I was hoping it was here, or else I'm not too sure how crazy the chances of it being in the other one were. But so yeah, shout out. But so yeah, there's a lot of cards in here, no doubt about it. There's some stuff I might stash away, depending. Kind of, it's one of those things, right? Yeah. Like look at that green pulsar. There's a ton of stuff in here. Parallels of big name rookies. Michael Pittman, who just went to the Steelers. I guess there's more cards I bought. So that was the lot. I guess there's more cards in here. So $65 on this lot. I might try to cut this up, but I guess you get another lot purchase I did. Shohei Ohtani refractors there. You got shiny cards. You got Chandler Simpson, Kevin McGonigal, first Bowman Chrome. I'm not too sure what that goes for, but I know he's very popular. Vladdy G, Stars of the Night. Gotta look that up too. Mike Trout. You got the Cal Raleigh. Shohei's again. Yoshinobu Yamamoto's. Bo Bichette. Jalen Brunson. Roki Sasaki. Carlos Beltran, number 250, blue refractor. Chase Meredith, green refractor, number 99. Jackson Smith Jigba on the blue prism. Roki Sasaki. So nice little find in the rough there. Thought it was going to be the bulk deal, but I guess we have a little more deals to go over. Paul Skeens and Chris Johnson, number 25 auto. So very nice one there for $10, I believe that was. Very nice one. $45 on this lot here. Cooper Flag rookies. Grabbing out Flag rookies. And I have a little more in that lot as well. So it looks like Wandell, number 25 on the triple relic rookie there. And you got the James Lofton, number 10. And also the Blue Sparkle, number 96 of Kyle Hamilton. So nice little lot there as well. And we have the $48 lot here. Shohei Ohtani. You got Air Academy, Shaq. So they love Shaq on the stream. Gonna snag that one and grab it at that price point. Kevin Garnett, Steph Curry, Aaron Judge, Bomb Squad, Judge on the 35th Mojo. Drake May, Kenneth Walker, Bijan, Justin Herbert, Silver, Prism Black. Darnell Washington, first on the printout of 100. Perfect for my guy, Ajay. You got Justin Herbert on the Crown Royale rookie die cut there. So that is a nice lot, no doubt about it. And then I have, looks like the rest is Disney. So did a Disney purchase, had to. I love Disney, grabbing out some cool Disney stuff. Simba, Elastigirl. So I'm grabbing out big names, the Cheshire Cats, Alice, Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Captain Hook, Lightning McQueen on that one. Shiny Lightning with some of his competitors. Doc, another McQueen. You got Judy Hopps, Moana, Mowgli, Baloo on the just beautiful, like, I don't even know, they look like lava or like a watercolor type. You got Nani, Aladdin, the Genie, Nick Wilde, Jackson Storm. Just had to try to take a chance. Jackson Storm, one of the villains of the Cars series. Sally, Scrooge, McDuck. You got Donald Duck, Timon, Simba, Timon, Pumbaa, Mufasa, and Pumbaa. And that lot out. So last of the Disney there. So I guess there was more cards I picked up from the West Coast Card Show other than the deal. But we're going to clear this stuff off, and then we're going to get into, I have a 4-row box from this deal in particular of the, the bulk buyout that I did. So we're going to get that going, and I will be back here in 1 second. All right, we're back with the last of that lot that I picked up from the viewer of the channel. It's a whole 4-row box full of sleeve cards. So again, I've said this in multiple recent videos. I think that a lot of which, I personally, like to be at is I can do something with every single card, right? All it has to be is a card, right? I can do something with a $1,000 card. I can do something with a you know, penny card. I can do something with every single card. I have a plan for every single one. And that's where something like this, it makes it more, you know, it makes more sense for me to grab these types of deals. Now, it might not make sense for everyone, but I think that's where I kind of set myself apart. I've made multiple videos of me talking about it, at least 2, I think, but this is really where this is a lot of my profit margin, is grabbing out these certain types of deals and making sure that I end up, you know, grabbing everything and figuring out those cards that I want to sell individually. And, you know, like this one, Oso Ighodaro, he's actually a nice player for the Suns. Had a really good game the other day. Now, is his market reflecting of that? No, but he is someone that I will set aside, because that's a case hit SSP photon prism there. So, you know, I'm going to grab out, and this is all numbered stuff too. So numbered stuff does really well for me in bulk progressive lots. So I grab out, you know, all these cards and just go through and go crazy. Max Struss, little sneaky guy. That's a Jazz case hit. So gonna grab that one out too. Dame Time in the College Uni color match. We'll try it out. Larry Fitz, old school Prism Silver there. Saquon will set aside. Eli Manning, X-Fractor. Drew Brees, die cut. JT, Chain Reactions, will set that aside. And the silver prism of him as well. So all those ones, they're going to be bulk lots, you know. So I'm kind of, I kind of literally organized my entire inventory that I had on standby and that I had just recorded, because I'm really trying to get better at, well, one, knowing what I have and where I need to, you know, like say, for example, I have a ton of the progressive lot stuff, or stuff that, not stuff that I'm really trying to go crazy about moving in mags. So, you know, for example, then I need to definitely increase the actual, you know, number of non, you know, maggable stuff. So looking to, you know, go more crazy in that manner. We're going to set aside that one because he is a Thunder rookie blue color match. You know, you never know if he's going to be a big time player for him. They have a ton of capital, so if he doesn't do something quick, they might just move on. But also at the same time, it means that maybe another team will. So I'm also looking for like these jersey number types. Obviously there's a lot of cards and I'm not looking at every single card, but if I happen to glance at the numbering and see if they're jersey number, I'm going to grab them and set them aside and run them, because jersey numbers do have some nice premium that you can get. Obviously you're not always, but you know, sometimes it is nice. And look at this beautiful Monopoly parallel. You got Chad, old school David Robinson. So we're just going to be going through this and kind of setting stuff aside for the mag stuff. And then I do love me doing some progressive lots as well. So definitely a nice inventory to get in. And hopefully some of this stuff can be ran on my mag stream portion, because that's really where I probably would make the bulk of it back, and then run through, you know, all the other stuff and get them to new homes to, you know, have people make their money as well, and then keep the money flowing, keep it rolling. So Sabrina Ionescu will actually grab out to sell. So yeah, the majority of this type of stuff is all stuff that I'm looking to, you know, kind of grab. Like this deal is one of those like textbook deals that is why I love doing what I do, in the sense that, you know, it's nice because I have that outlet and that know of, okay, I can do everything with anything. So although I can especially now that I have a better outlet of selling these cards now that I do mags. I get a little higher premium on some of these cards in the mags, and you know, it helps all around, right? So I think I might have had this. Yeah, I had that portion already that was looked at. But again, like, there's a ton of numbered stuff, a ton of like really cool stuff. LeBron's old school Cade. We already had some stuff earlier that we were setting aside to run, and there's a ton of stuff, right? So overall, it's going to be very difficult for me to lose money. And I know that, you know, like these numbered stuff, I love getting lots like this. The Dwight Howard just retired, so maybe we'll try a Dwight Howard, see if, you know, him retiring gets people hyped up for his cards. And, you know, I like running certain players for sure and figuring out what my customers like. If my customers don't like something, guess what? I'm not going to shove it down their throats. You know, I'm going to try to end up, you know, testing the waters here and there and try to gauge the overall, you know, want of certain cards and certain players. Rookie numbered to 50, I feel like you just gotta try, right? Numbered to 50 rookie is, there's a lot worse of cards you could run. Numbered to 99 color match John Wall, sign me up to sell that one in a mag. Cole Anthony Photon case hit SSP. Rudy Gobert numbered 249 Drew Holiday color match in the Celtics uni. We'll try it out, see if people like that one. I know the Celtics are a big name team, so I feel like that might do well. Paul Gasol here on the beautiful blue disco, so we'll try that one out. DeMar DeRozan on the Neutron in the Kings uni, so I'll set that aside for like my bargain bin. You know, I have Kings, A's, and Raiders as my PC, my favorite teams, but eventually I'm gonna offload some of this stuff and try to consolidate my collection and, you know, what I'm actually keeping, and, you know, it's gonna go down over time. So Grant Williams, he actually collects cards, but I don't know how. I know I have somebody that usually actually knows them, so I just don't know how crazy the overall support is. Something like this you could probably keep. Looks like it's almost, it looked like a gold, but it's the orange. Some of these cards you could probably keep and hope that, you know, they do something. THT, he was a dog at a point, so was Ayo Dosunmu. You know, Bogdanovich there for the PC, so that one will set aside. Case hit SSP, we will set aside as well. Again, another, I think that is, it's not, it's just a, it's the lava prism. People like those. We'll set it aside to sell. I think that the audience really does like those lava prisms. They're one of my favorite parallels, especially that don't get like the flowers it probably deserves. Missy numbered, so we're just gonna offload a lot of this stuff and keep the inventory moving and keep it rolling. So Bogey we'll set aside for the PC. Big time collector on Bogey stuff. US, so we'll or Lewis, we'll set that aside because I am Ray Allen numbered, definitely going into the sell category. Horford probably could, just I think that we're okay on inventory right now. And again, I like keeping some cooler stuff in this numbered stuff as well, maybe borderline mag stuff. It's not like I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to keep some value in there, you know, for sure, no doubt. There's obviously a ton of numbered stuff. This is all perfect. Like Derek Lively, he actually collects cards. Could be one that you want to mag and sell, but I'll give it to somebody in a progressive lot. We can set aside the Sabonis. Lou Dort, actually. Lou Dort, so we should sell both Dorts. Probably the answer to that, those cards is selling those off in a Mag is probably the best for me, at least. Suggs. So yeah, Bogey for the PC. We got a ton of stuff here. I don't... Jalen Duren, so that's a nice find in the collection here. Mike Monk could be one that we set aside. Kyle Anderson, numbered to 75. We'll set that one aside too. And you got another auto. So setting aside all the autos and everything like that because I am stashing them away, and I'm going to do a progressive lot once I get a whole bunch of them. And, you know, kind of maybe if I feel like it, I'll end up magging all of the autos and everything like that. So Brock Bowers here, I think I'm going to put these ones all to be maggable. Obviously, I am a big Bowers guy, so I am going to mag those up, and we can try to hope for nice sales on them. And if not, then someone gets a card that I do believe in, because the player is one that I do believe in. So Photogenic, Marvel, Grab, all these ones will just progressive lot out. I have so much inventory, and hopefully, you know, I'm going to be able to grab enough inventory where I don't need a mag. A lot of those stuff, obviously, maybe depending on, you know, I might end up magging some stuff that, you know, I've not been, you know, setting aside. Quincy Porter, I think, is actually good. We'll just leave it in the pile. We'll set it in there. First refractor, why not? 1 per hobby box exclusive. Richard Sherman. You got Jason Witten, Michael Crabtree. We'll set aside. Brock Bowers, Myles Garrett, Randy Moss. So you can see kind of what I'm grabbing out and what I'm trying to do with all said cards. AP, Philip Rivers. You got Rattler, probably could be a stash away one, but you got Scattaboo, Cam Ward. You got the Drew Allers that I'll set aside. DJ Lagway, Joe Milton's. I'm actually going to set those aside for my my stash away pile. So I have like a, you know, I'm gonna stash those cards away, and you know, as time goes on, I'll look through them and see what kind of my players are. Eventually, you know, what I might do is just end up offloading my stash away box in a progressive lot as well, because those are cards and players that I felt like were stashable. And, you know, you don't really want to, you know, there's certain things that, even like Rattlers and all that, hey, you know, it's not going to go down much more, right? So you might as well try to end up, you know, having that upside in case they do anything. So Jermaine Berton is honestly probably not a mag-worthy one for me. Luke McCaffrey, just because of his brother alone, I feel like should be maggable in a Red Wave preview color match. Trey Benson, he might get a new running back. I think he might have in free agency already. I don't remember if he has or not. Kool-Aids we'll grab and put in the mag section. So I'm hoping there's some more stuff in here already. I'm finding so much stuff that I don't absolutely need to chop. We'll go to Ajay's little stack that I have going for him. So any Steeler, Penn State, Pirate, Pittsburgh Pirate, we'll go to him. Look at this card. That's pretty sick. Didn't even know that was in there. That's really cool. Well, we're gonna set that aside. That's just a unique thing. That's also the thing about these purchases, you know, especially you're not gonna look through every single card. I mean, sometimes you might, depending on, you know, the dollar amount and all that, but you know, like, you're not gonna look through, you know, all of these cards and have that, you know, like, you're gonna end up having some surprises when you get back, right? Juan Soto numbered. Shohei, nice. Like, I don't know, really, like, I mean, numbered to 25. Bobby Witt, Kirilloff auto, we'll set that aside. Rookie, Ellie De La Cruz. Julio Rodriguez, we'll set that aside too. Any relic, Eager Eagle, so beautiful shimmer, first chrome, why not, I guess. Paris Johnson, pink. So I don't like gold number to 50. We could probably try to mag. I think we're gonna hold off on it. Honestly, like the rare soccer stuff, if you're gonna run anything, they kind of do decently. Like, okay, I think I ran a numbered to 25 die cut, or sorry, not die cut, tie dye, in the stream. Look at this card. 1 of 275 Panini Instant there. So we're gonna stash that aside for a mag card. Kevin Looney will stash aside for our bargain bin. Rookie Jalen Duren. So I don't actually know if that particular rookie is going to be one I really want to mag. Again, mags cost 60 cents. So you want to be very selective of what you are putting in one. Like any Asar Thompson rookie, we're probably going to mag. LaMelo Ball rookie will put into our mag section because I don't have many, if any, in my actual inventory. So we're gonna grab those out, and yeah, you're into these cards for so cheap that it's okay to stash some aside and figure out hey, you want to run these very later on. It's okay to stash some aside to hope that these players go off, like if they're going to be the next big thing, like Tyrese Maxey, for example. There's a bunch of different ways to do cards in order to profit. Now we're going to do the Derek Lively because he does collect cards, so maybe someone wants a card of his. Stephon Castle, Paulo Banchero, Bam Adebayo rookies in there, nice. So that would have been really nice when he actually dropped it, but I'm not going to complain about him still. Dalton Connect, Blue Ice, will try to run. I've never seen that parallel from Optic, so it could be a very rare one. So I want to give the guys a chance at some really rare cards as well. Maybe some stuff, obviously, that they haven't seen before. So Lottery Legends, Kobe Bryant there. There are a ton of different things that you can do to make money in cards and to collect what you like. Personally, one of my favorite things, Keyshawn George will actually set aside because he's got some hype to him. It's one of my favorite things to do is to sell cards in order to collect what I like and obviously be able to do what I like and do what I want. So that's really where I kind of try to remember, and in these purchases that you're doing, you're able to end up figuring out and doing and finding those cards more and more. Obviously my collection wouldn't be near the same as what it was if I didn't do all of the selling. Onyeka Okongwu will try to sell off. Red Cracked Ice, Tumani Kamara, those candy cane parallel from the Scora tree, or the hoops, haunted hoops. So really could have probably been a potential. Denny, who's doing well, actually. Peyton Pritchard, Asar, Scoot, Zachary Ricochet will put into that pile. VJ Edgecomb's a stud. Jared McCain. All my Jared McCain parallels are definitely ones I consider to be maggable. I'm going to get this situated here, and I'll be right back, though. All right, we're going to go through the last of it. That was half of the 4-row box. So in case you're wondering, this back half, we're going to end up trying to go a lot faster. So maybe I'll have to go through after this video is done, and I'm actually grabbing out all the ones that I want to mag up and all that. But this one we'll try to end up going faster through because, well, one, it just, I'm literally at 9% battery, so it kind of, it's one of those things where you just kind of have to. So TJ Watt, Troy Polamalu, we're set aside TJ Watt for Asia. So yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I finish this. I have a ton of other recordings that I have to do also. Kenneth Walker will end up putting into the mag section. Derek All, Devon Witherspoon will end up stashing aside. Trey McBride, Jamison Williams, Javonte, some Nico Collins, Malik Willis. Luckily, he just changed teams. I wouldn't have probably grabbed his card out otherwise, maybe to stash away just in case if anything happened, but in the past, probably not. I mean, I technically had a really good season last year, so maybe, but you kind of also had the upside directly after the good season he had to go to a nice team. Or, a team that would actually use him. So, obviously, given the circumstances, probably it's just, if he's not going to have that, are you really going to be going crazy for him? That's beautiful. Silver Prism, Michael Wilson, Brenton Strange will set aside for Ajay. There's a lot of stuff we could, like Silver Prism, Leonard Fournette will try to sell. Skylar Thompson, that's a guy you could stash away. Personally, not going to. Kenneth Gainwell set aside for Ajay as well. Dallas Turner, first Chromes, Dan the Man Marino, Tyreek Hill, sadly not on their team anymore, or else I probably would. Rod Woodson, White Prism, we'll set it aside for Asia actually. Yeah, White Laser, Ramondre, Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet, both two players to be looking out for, no doubt, if you are looking in the wild. All these guys going to be set aside for Asia. George Pickens, Asia likes him, we'll do that for him. Set that guy aside for him. Cooper Kupp, sadly now on the Seahawks, so don't really think I'm going to set aside his Rams uni cards, even though he is a Rams legend still. Purple Prism die cut color match for J.K. Dobbins. Aiden O'Connell, Trey Tucker will set aside. Asante Samuel Jr. is actually a Steeler, so we're going to set that aside for Asia. I have a nice... I started collecting his autos because he doesn't have many. So I actually have a nice one for a nice little collection that I might try to get. Get to Asia. So we'll see if he wants those, or I'm pretty much probably just end up offloading them to him even for cheap. But Jalen Carter will set aside rip team in there, numbered rookie from Prism. That's... I'm trying to grab out certain players for sure, no doubt. Cameron Latu. You got Trey Lance. We'll set aside just in case. That's not a rookie, so we're not going to do that. We'll set aside Jacob Cowing. Pierre Gasson. We'll set aside number 199 Spencer Rattler. Sorry, Chris Olave. Spencer Rattler will set aside in case he ever does anything. Kool-Aid rookie numbered. Cam Jordan on the on the parallel. I'm trying to go fast. There's obviously some cards that could be borderline. Again, I'm trying to step up the game on stuff that I mag and all that. So trying to grab out a certain caliber like this Deuce McAllister potential mag card. It's just I see the print line, so I don't want to mag it myself. That's just not worth my mag anymore, to be honest. And at a point, maybe sometimes it is. Just kind of at this current second, as it stands, it's not worth it to me because I have so much inventory and the outlet to actually go super crazy. I need to look into these Panini Instant ones there because, one, that's a case at SSP, Red Prism there. It just... I don't know. They look a little weird, but it didn't really look too crazily weird. On the back, it looks weird. So I'll look into those ones before I sell them off. Kyle Pitts. Actually, we'll set that aside. Color match. We'll set aside Kirk Cousins. Again, some of these ones, potential mag cards, especially, 5-second sudden death, just offloading stream. But I'm trying to, go better and better. As always, Devin Hester number, that's always a mag card, no doubt about it. Mohamed Sanu, legend, number to 99. I want to set that aside. Literally got traded to the Patriots by Bill Belichick. So one of the most wild trades, and honestly, very surprising trade that happened. Cade Otton, free agent. Don't think he went back to the Buccaneers, but definitely someone to potentially mag. Mike Evans is always maggable. Jalen McMillan, I'm putting him in the in my mag, or like at least wait until he maybe does something this year, especially without Mike Evans in the picture. Definitely could be a sneaky card to, or sneaky player to stash away. Number to 35 Cade Otton is always mag on a rookie. Yeah, sign me up. You got Edgerrin James, who's an absolute, or sorry, Edgerrin Cooper, who's an absolute stud. Sometimes his market is hit or miss, honestly, if you do decide to sell it, at least on my Whatnot stream. So, trying to test out those waters too. Case at SSP, Optic rated rookie we're going to sell. Jair Alexander has a big fan base still for the Packers. Dontavian Wicks, again, we're kind of, we're on the edge of glory with some of these cards. And I'm hanging on this moment with you or something. I don't know. Sorry. Mike Singletary will end up stashing to sell. Legend for the Bears, Dan Hampton. Mike Singletary numbered again. Keenan Allen, pink sonar will set aside because he's back on the Chargers, or at least he was this last year. So yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling through. Cameron Bynum, we're gonna do that just because I really love that set. Harrison Smith is honestly one of those guys you probably just always. Chaz Surratt, we're gonna just leave. Harrison Smith, numbered cards for sure of Harrison Smith. 1 to 275 on the Dalvin Cook. Cameron Bynum again there. So yeah, we got one row and a little stack here to go through. I'm hoping my phone doesn't die, but if anything, we just get my charger and then I'll come back and hop on and do the rest of it. Alfred Morris will end up selling off. Sam Hart, look at that. Like, that's just a beautiful card. In his college uni, Notre Dame, it looks like. Yeah, I think I just got to take a chance. Hopefully there's a Notre Dame guy, trying to cater for everybody, right? That's kind of the name of the game when you're doing a live stream. If you don't know, and if you're trying to figure it out, is always having something for somebody is a big time thing. There's a Notre Dame fan out there. He's probably going to like that, QB numbered of his, that's shiny, right? So Devontae Smith will set aside. Carson Wentz, we'll put it, we're not going to do that. It is a cool looking card for the Eagles, but one of those ones that would probably be a mag card in the past for me. But again, I have so much outlet of getting inventory now. Hopefully that doesn't change, and we'll be able to end up just keep the ball rolling. Kayvon Thibodeau, we'll grab those two out to a mag as well. Why not? Danny Dimes, number to 99, we'll sell off. Azeez Ojulari, number to 75, we're going to sell off too. Another Notre Dame guy, it looks like. I don't think we'll end up selling him off. Danny Dimes, numbered. Kayvon Thibodeau, number to 35, that's an all day, every day. Mag-worthy card. The Giants, beautiful. Looks like you're in the huddle with that, but I think that one's just, if it was lower numbered, maybe for the PC. Mosaic, numbered. CMC, numbered. We'll just give that one away. Why not? Prism, draft, numbered. Stephen Jelly, Notre Dame QB, numbered to 48 there on that one, so we're going to sell that one in a mag. Joey Porter, numbered, sell that in a mag as well. Mike Hell will set aside. Riley Leonard, numbered to 150. Jordan Addison, numbered to 299. There's some really nice ones in here, no doubt about it. So that one will just end up selling off. Some numbered Dwight Freeney rookie, numbered. I feel like some of these could probably be, maggable stuff or listed on eBay, sit and forget and, hope that, it's really nice eBay stuff. at points on these cards. So even though it might not be magging stuff, doesn't mean it's not nice stuff. But you know, it's just those mags cost a lot of money, and also I'm doing free shipping. So you know, it gets a really difficult to, like, you really want to grab out a certain type of card, and I'm kind of learning that, and I'm adapting to that as time goes on. So obviously you can kind of see it in my buys. Andrew Luck, Rookies and Stars, Commemorative Relic. We're just gonna offload it. So I don't see any of these so far that I really want for mag stuff. We'll end up grabbing some stuff from my value bins. Is it Grendo? We'll grab for the value bins. Like, again, these thicker stock cards, they cost me 80 cents for a mag. Also, the people I buy my mags from, they are kind of, you know, they don't have a crazy ton of them. We have to wait until they actually, you know, place a nice order again here, probably in like a month or so. That, you know, will end up, that will end up actually getting like an adequate, you know, amount of backlog, thicker stock mags. So I don't want to go too crazy on certain ones for sure. That's my jersey number, by the way, too. So Raheem Mostert, like, this is just so cool cards. Jalen Waddle numbered will sell off. He's the #1 wide receiver for them right now. Jalen Ramsey, beautiful tricolor. We're going to sell that off, even though that might be borderline, since I don't know if he plays for him anymore still. Alexander Madison. This is like a perfect lot for me personally. Kenyon Drake could be something before if I didn't have stuff, like, for sure, no doubt. That's probably maggable. Demario Davis, Ramondres, Jacoby Brissett, number to 10. That's a maggable card, no doubt. Tyquan Thornton, who's now a wide receiver for the Chiefs. So, Nick Bolton, the 199, probably not. Von Miller to 275. You got Marvin Mims, just unlicensed. Jahdae Barron is a stud for the Broncos. This is like perfect lot. So if you have anything like this, again, definitely let me know, the viewer of the channel, or if you have anything like this and you're wanting to sell it, definitely let me know for sure. I have a really nice Ravens crowd. We'll sell Roquan Smith. At a point, I do have a nice Ravens crowd. It kind of depends who's in the room, obviously, as always with the live selling streams. Tylan Wallace, number to 50. We'll sell it off. Justin Tucker will sell off also. Mark Andrews, Jonathan Ogden. Just a legend line. Yeah, we got to, I think. Trey Hendrickson will sell off. Now a Ram. Sam Hubbard, Kid Cincinnati, they call him. So, you know, number to 399 old school. TJ Hoops-Zada, actually. So we'll grab that one to mag. Another for the PC on the Mosaic Prism numbered there. First on the print out of 79, Travion Williams. We're gonna not. So Derek Young, we actually signed him. The Raiders did. So I like Eric All also, but all these are looking like autos. Sincere McCormick, that would have been a nice one to find. He actually did well for my Raiders. But now not so crazily. Trey Tucker, beautiful one. All these Raider ones will probably end up stashing aside and trying to, you know, put them in my value bins. We'll sell off the number Devontae. He's kind of got that solidified market. I feel like now any of his cards end up being, you know, actually sought after, especially numbered ones. So we're just going to end up, like, Tim Brown, is this numbered to 350? We'll sell it off. So yeah, the best thing I would say is that I have, you know, I have an idea what I'm gonna do with all these cards. I just gotta execute it, right? So my main goal for the rest of the year is probably just making sure I execute upon all of those, you know, different avenues, and actually being better at, you know, being able to just execute. Now, what do I mean by that? It's so easy for me to, Jerome the Bus Bettis numbered to 499. We're gonna run that on auction. I'm sorry, Asia. All these rest of these ones will end up being put into the pile. We're just gonna give that one away. Actually, sorry. I I don't think Asia wants a Russ reminder in this collection. He can let me know if he's like, come on, I wanted it. Then I will make sure to stash aside the Russ for him. I can even just give it to him if he really wants. So yeah, like, again, I'm trying to execute more upon what I don't want to have this jumbled mess of stuff that I bought and have to look through it every single time. I want this, pile of cards. Malcolm Mitchell, the reason why they, Malcolm Mitchell, maybe just started a wide receiver for him. I might have to take out my Malcolm Mitchell cards, honestly, but Wes Welker, Juju Red Sparkle, Mac Jones numbered, Sony Michel, we're going to grab out for I think that's just a beautiful card. We probably have to just sell that one off. Josh Uchi, Andre Reed, no name variation there. Micah Hyde, we got to sell that one off, I think, too. But so yeah, we're approaching the near end here. Again, I want to finish that thought there. I usually am going through every single one of these cards. I just put them back in the box, and I'm just grabbing out the ones I want to sell, when I want to sell them, and there's no real like rhyme or reason to it. Maybe I'll put that Michael Pittman in Asia's pile. So this makes it so much easier when I'm going through and making sure that I separate them by, okay, this one's one I want to mag. Okay, this one is one I want to, bulk progressive lot it out. This is one that I want to, sell to Asia. This is one I want to do this with. Just actually having a process in place where I'm not just, like numbered Peter Skronsky for the PC there, where I'm not just having to look through every single card that I actually have over and over again is a big thing that I want to change in my own personal business. So Treylon Burks, rookie numbered, probably could be a potential one to mag. It's just I don't know if he's going to be that crazy. He's a Commander now. He had a really good catch for him at the near end of last year. One of the best catches in the entire season, but I don't think his market's reflective of something that I can take a chance on in that manner and mag it up and sell it off. Some of the Jaguars, who I'm only looking for certain Jaguars. Julius Thomas, Red Prism, potential one. Back in the day, they weren't as rare as they are after a certain year, just so you know. So if that was a certain year past, I don't really know what year I'm looking for past, but if it was all right. So I know my phone died in the middle of me showing off the cards at some point, but we kind of really get the point, right? This is the last little stack we have. Other than that, there was maybe a little bit left in that other pile. I already had finished the thing, and I already put the cards back and figured out, what I was going to sell off in a lot or not in a lot. So, I think that I think we get the gist, right? There's a lot of really cool stuff in here. Some random numbered stuff. Greg the Leg, gold, that's sick. Aaron Donald numbered, all day, every day, gonna sell that off. Byron Murphy numbered. They didn't like certain Byron Murphy numbered that I ran directly after the Super Bowl, but I also wasn't trying to be like, oh, he's a Super Bowl champion, because I thought the other Byron Murphy was the one on the Seahawks when I Googled it, because his Byron Murphy name ended up popping up as I think a Viking, so ended up getting it mixed up. But you can see my tastes are changing for maggable cards and cards that I'm kind of, really trying to focus on the inventory. You can see, obviously there's some shiny ones and some, it's just big name players, some cool like canvas-like design ones. I'm trying to refine and go more crazy in certain degrees and certain aspects of the inventory where, hey, maybe 1/4 of that box, or a little over 1/4 of that box is, maybe around 1/4 is stuff that really I'm trying to, you know, mag up and have be a focal point of the stream, and then the rest of it, get it to, you know, beginning sellers, get it to the people who's trying to grow their collection. Like, this is prime time stuff that if I wasn't focused and oriented on the business, that I would be personally, you know, being okay with collecting. Hey, even if I don't get with anyone and say tomorrow, you know, I just decide to collect cards, that would be a very nice start to a collection, in my own opinion. But so yeah, there was a ton of maggable stuff. Again, probably 1/4 of the box was stuff that I personally classified as maggable. Maybe, you know, some of it borderline, or, you know, but like case hits, obviously, you know, maybe not the best player, but all this stuff was stuff that, you know, I would put into a one touch and sell it on my free shipping stream on whatnot. So that is where I'm going to leave you guys off. That was my entirety of the West Coast Card Show pickups. Again, wasn't the craziest show. The personal deal, or the direct deal that I did with the viewer of the channel, definitely helped out. So shout out to you. And yeah, so if you have any collections like this you're trying to sell off, definitely have a number in mind. Let me know the complete rundown. Let me know, you know, as much as possible. Give me as many photos as possible. Let me see as many cards, and we can try to work a deal done, especially if it's the similar caliber of stuff as you saw in this video. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. Take it easy with me. I hope I see you next one, and deuces.